Hey guys, ZBatch here. Today I'm going to bring you lesson 5 of how to program in Batch for beginners. So today I'm going to show you like some things on copying, deleting, making stuff, and redirecting stuff and all that kind of stuff using CMD or Batch. CMD is the same thing as Batch if you didn't know that already. What it is Xcopy is very complicated. So I'm gonna do this one at the end. So I'm gonna take this pause and put it here and put it down there. So yeah. So first off, let's start off with copy. So right here, so what copy does is it copies, and then you have to I want to copy this program. I'm going to move this right here. So copy will this is so hard to explain. Sorry about my stuttering. Okay, so I'm going to copy name is .txt, and then that should work. Sorry if you can hear my cat in the background. He still is being super annoying. So that copies a file. So it copies it, and then I don't believe if it also pastes it. But we'll see that in a sec. Then what we're going to do is we're going to delete name is, then it's going to be dash txt. Actually, no, it's going to be dot copy. So copy txt. That's what it's going to change into when it copies it. And then it's going to delete that. And then what RD does is it deletes a folder. It deletes a folder, yeah. So right here I've got XXX, nothing's in it. So, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it so RD deletes XXX. And then right here what I'm going to do, so if you don't know, if some of these don't work, like RD and copy and CD and MD and @ don't work, it's because I always use Xcopy, which can do most of these things. And I'll get into Xcopy in my advanced playlist series. So yeah, and so now we're getting on to XXX, which is right here. So it's going to delete it. Then this MD makes a folder, so we're just going to make it XXX. So and then what CD does is it changes a directory of a file. So if I wanted to change it's like moving. If you want to move a file to a certain place, like I am going to add right here, I'm going to take out, because we're not going to cover @ either in this, we're going to pause, and then we're going, actually there's a pause right there, and then so we're going to put move here. And what move is going to do is I'm going to move this right here, which we're going to find the properties of it. We're going to move name is .txt, and we're going to move it, so you hit space, and then I'm going to move it to C:// backslash, and I'm going to move it into there, so it'll open up in my C area, which how you get to your C area is you scroll down to click on computer, and then you click on local disk, and then that'll open up this. So C:// so it's gonna, and then let's hurry in. We're not going to change a directory of any file just because. It's super confusing to do that. So let's use this. Okay, so what it's going to do is it's going to copy this, then it's going to delete the copy of this, which the copy is going to go right here, and then it's going to delete this folder, then it's going to create another one of these folders, then it's going to move this TXT file to the C, my C area. Okay, so now let's use it. The file cannot be copied out onto itself. Because I was hoping this would happen, you need to make it into a name is to.txt, and then save, and then open this back up, and here it is. So what that's going to do is, instead of it being like this, copy, we need to do two. Okay, so let's close that, delete this, then come back over to the delete. So now it's going to delete this also. So let's just open up our file. So it just copied this, press any space to continue, then it's going to delete the copy. There, see, it just deleted, and now it's going to delete this folder. There goes the folder. Then I'm going to press any space to continue. It's going to create the folder. Then I'm going to move it right there. Then we're going to move this into C. 0 files moved. You know why? Because look, you can't move things into C, people. I'm going to move it to my documents. So we're going to find the directory of documents. I'm going to copy the directory. Actually, that's not the full directory. So you go to local disk, then you go to Windows. Actually, no, you go to users, then me, and then you go to my libraries. Where's libraries? No, they're just my documents, I guess. And then you find the file directory of that. Copy. So then what we're going to do right here is we're going to paste it there. So it's going to move this into my thing. Okay, so let's close this. You ready for everything to happen? Oh, we need to save it. Okay, so one file copied, deletes the copy, deletes the folder, adds the folder, then it moves. I believe it's going to, so it just created a folder. Now it's going to move this. We got it. Okay, so now if I go into folders, documents, scroll down, there's name is. I'm just going to bring it back to my desktop because I do not want it there. So yeah, in the advanced series I'll teach you what @ does and what xcopy does, because they're more confusing and you need more lessons on how to code and batch to learn that stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching and peace out.